Hey guys, so you're about to watch a video that I filmed yesterday. Sorry, I'm balancing this on a car seat right now, so it's not going very well. This is a video that I filmed yesterday. I was very emotional and dramatic, and I filmed it, and then I was like, I'm not gonna post that because I was being very dramatic and crying a lot, and I didn't want anyone to be like, oh no, we're so worried about Colleen. So I wasn't gonna post it, but people are asking me what happened, like online, at the stage door. I've had some like moments at the stage door that were not pleasant at the show. 90 to 95% of my experiences at the stage door are wonderful and beautiful, but I've had a few experiences that aren't great, and it just got to me. I'm tired, I'm a new mom, and I'm not sleeping a lot, and I'm on Broadway, and I'm still trying to upload videos and film and edit and plan my bus tour, and I'm just overwhelmed and stressed and tired. And so if I'm not treated well, I guess I lost it and I just kind of fell apart. So you're gonna see me be very dramatic in a second, but I'm just wanted to put this clip in first to say I am fine, I'm okay. It's the next day. I am like aware of how dramatic I was, and I'm totally fine, and everything is fine now. I just needed to like vent about it and get it out, and then I felt better. But yeah, I wasn't gonna post it, but then people were asking about it, and I was like, you know what, it was a real moment, even though I was crying and being dramatic, and like I took it really hard and I was sad about it. It was real feelings and real emotions that I felt, and I like being open and honest with you guys on this channel. So I'm gonna post it, but I just wanna let you guys know everything is fine and good. And at the stage door last night was wonderful and beautiful, and it is every night. Just sometimes there's some rude people, and that's life. So anyway, here's the footage of me explaining what happened at the stage door when a woman called me a bitch and people were being mean and shoving and screaming at me and not being very nice. And here's that. What's up, guys? Okay, I wasn't gonna make a video about this, but now I'm feeling like I should, so I'm going to. Hello. So I went back and forth on if I should talk about this or not, because it has to do with Waitress, and obviously around hundreds of thousands of you that's not really around, hundreds of thousands of you will probably see this video, and obviously only thousands of you will have come to the show and experienced the stage door and being at Waitress and whatever, so it doesn't apply to everyone. So I went back and forth. I was like, I don't want to make it a bigger deal than it is and whatever, but then it's like affecting me greatly what I want to talk about. It's like heavy on my heart. And I always feel better when I talk about things in my vlogs. I've always thought of you guys as like friends and like family, and talking to you and expressing how I feel has always made me feel better. Sorry, I'm emotional. I am so tired. But you guys are used to it by now. I cry all the time on this channel, so here I go again, crying, big deal. I'm gonna try to not edit this. I'm just gonna try to say what I need to say and then go get lunch with my husband and my baby. So, I have had such an amazing time in Waitress. I only have a week left. I'm really sad about it. It's been incredible. The people in the cast are unreal, like the sweetest, kindest, most amazing people. And it's just been a dream come true to be in the show. And I have loved meeting you guys and getting your support, and so many of you have flown so far to come see me in the show and spend so much money on tickets to just see me in a Broadway show, and it blows my mind that so many of you are doing that for me. And every time I come out of the stage door and see you all and hear you all screaming and cheering for me, it like takes my breath away every night, and I can't express enough how appreciative I am of you guys. And I want to start off this video by saying that this video is not me telling you what you can or can't do with the show. It's not rules and regulations on how you're supposed to act and whatever. I've posted about that on Instagram. I've posted about that on Twitter. That's not what this is about. This video is just me expressing my feelings so I can get them out, so I can feel better, and just get it off my heart. Oh my God, I'm sorry, I'm really tired. So, something's been happening at the stage door lately that's been difficult, and yesterday just kind of was the worst case scenario. Oh, I'm sorry I'm being so dramatic. I know I'm being dramatic. You don't have to tell me, by the way. Like, I'm aware this is too much, like calm down, like relax. So I also want to start off by saying, sorry this is all over the place, that 90 to 95% of you who have come to see the show because of me and because you love me and support me have been unreal, so kind, so sweet, so supportive, followed the rules. You stay in your seat until the final bow, and you are patient and kind at the stage door and loving, and I'm serious, like 90 to 95% of you have just been a dream, and I love meeting you, and I love it so much. But there have been a handful of people who have not been that way, and I don't like talking about it. Like, even when I posted about it a couple times on Instagram and Twitter, I don't like to post about it because then people think, oh, all her fans are like that. They're all rude and disrespectful, when people aren't nice, is what I'm talking about. Because I've posted about people leaving before the show's over. I posted about people filming the show, taking pictures. I posted about people pushing and being rude at the stage door or whatever. And then people respond to me with, oh, see, your fans are so rude, or like, this is why YouTubers shouldn't do Broadway shows, blah, blah, blah. And that disappoints me, and I get disappointed in myself for saying anything because the majority of you are so nice, and the cast tells me constantly how kind and loving you guys are and how amazing you are. So this is not a reflection on the fandom in general at all to me or to the cast. It's just, there are people we have to remind how to act in these situations. So basically, the stage door is a place for the people who have come to the show to meet the cast if they feel like coming out, and so we can sign your playbills and say thank you for coming to the show. And it is not a free meet and greet. It's not, I'm not there, the cast is not there to just meet every single person in Manhattan. And it's also not required. It doesn't come with your ticket. It doesn't, if you buy a ticket to the show, it doesn't mean you get to meet me and get to meet everyone and you get pictures and you get videos. That's not what it means. However, I love to do it. It's one of the things I was looking forward to the most when I got this job, was doing the stage door and meeting you guys and saying thank you and signing your playbills. I was so excited about it. Especially since as a young girl, I went and saw Broadway shows and I would wait at the stage door for hours to meet people that I idolized. And if they didn't come out, I was devastated. And so I made it a point to be like, I'm going out every single stage door. I'm gonna sign every single playbill, and I have. And I'm happy to do it, and I really do love it. And it's my favorite part to come out and look you in the eyes and say, what is your name? Thank you so much for coming. Where are you from? Like, learn a little bit about you, because you guys know me, and a lot of times I don't know you yet. So I like to get to know you and meet you and say thank you, because I would not be here if it weren't for you. Lately, there have been situations at the stage door, and it's kind of like been beating me down and beating me down. And yesterday was the last straw, and I lost it. Calm down. Like Taylor Swift says, you need to calm down. So the majority of you are really sweet, and it's a beautiful experience to meet you. There are a handful of people who are pushing and shoving and shouting at me and demanding things. The stage door is for the people who came to the show so that I can say thank you and sign your playbill. Now, I posted about something that happened yesterday. A woman called me a bitch at the stage door, and I'm gonna get into that in a minute. But I tweeted about it, and I got a lot of reactions. A lot of you were like, oh, that's so awful. But then a lot of people were like upset with me, because the tweet essentially said, like, a woman who did not come to the show asked me to sign something that wasn't a playbill. So she wasn't at the show and it wasn't a playbill. And I said, I'm so sorry, I can't sign that. I'm only signing playbills right now. As you can see, there are hundreds of people. I have to sign hundreds of playbills, and I have a show to do in an hour. I can't sign, I said, if I sign yours, I have to sign everybody's extra things. She got really, really mad at me, and I'm not gonna say the whole conversation. I do feel like I was very kind, and she said to her daughter, well, she's being a bitch. And she's like, I don't even wanna look at her, and she like stormed off. And her daughter was still there, and I still took a picture with her daughter. I was so nice to her daughter. I still spent time with her daughter and with everyone else. But I tweeted about that situation, and people were saying that made me look bad because it made it look like I'm only gonna meet people and sign things for people who paid lots of money to see me. And that, the reason I want to make this video is I wanted to defend myself, because that is not true. I have met every single person at every single night, every stage door. I know that half the people out there did not go to the show, and I meet you all happily, and I'm excited to. In that situation yesterday, sorry, I'm emotional, but like, I am choosing to do the stage door instead of seeing, girl, I'm such a mom, I'm so embarrassed. I'm gonna delete this video for sure, because this is so dramatic. I'm choosing to do the stage door to meet you guys because I love you, instead of being with my son. And yesterday at the matinee, I could have come home to see my baby. I hadn't seen him all day, and I knew I wasn't gonna see him all night because I had a night show too, so I don't get home until like midnight after doing the stage door after the second show. I had the choice. I could come home to see my baby, or I could come out and meet you guys. And I wanted to meet you, and I wanted to say thank you, because I thought of me as a young girl being at the stage door and my idols not coming out and how sad I was. And I was like, I can't do that to them. I have to say hi to them. So even though I wanted to go home to see my kid, I stayed. And so it was really painful to choose to not see my baby, to come out the stage door and be called a bitch, to be shouted at. Not everyone. There were a lot of really, really wonderful people there. A lot of people were pushing and shoving and shouting and rude. And then I was called a bitch because I was trying to do the right thing and sign the playbills first, because those people paid to be at the show, and I feel like they do deserve to have my signature more than the people who were just off the street. That is not any offense to the people off the street. I want to meet you too. I'm happy to meet you too. But I'm at the stage door to greet and say thank you to the people who came to the show. So I felt it was my obligation to sign their playbills and say hi to them first. And so I got really upset because it was multiple days in a row of, again, 90% of the people at the stage door being kind and beautiful and wonderful, and I had great moments with so many of you, looking you in the eyes and learning your name and learning where you're from and what your first video was that you saw me and what shows you've been to of mine and how long you've been watching me and how you met your best friends, or, you know, all these different things I get to learn about you guys. And 90% of you, it is that, and it was that yesterday too, but just those few experiences can tarnish it. And I'm not making this video to tell you how to act or what to do at the stage door, because those types of people I don't think watch my videos. The people who would call me a bitch, the people who would shove and push and be rude, I don't think are the type of people who would watch this video anyway. I'm just making this to kind of like talk out my feelings and like say it out loud, because it makes me feel better. But also I wanted to defend myself, because on Twitter people thought I was saying that I will only meet fans if they pay to meet me, and that is not true. I feel like if you could find anyone who has met me out on the street, walking around, or at a restaurant, or in a store, I hug you, I say hi, what's your name? It's so nice to meet you. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I would not be here if it's not for you. I am so grateful for you guys, and I am so excited to meet you every time I meet you. I am. But in situations like that, it's hard for me to like, I didn't want to do the stage door last night. It was really hard for me to go out there, because now I have a kid. It was, you know, it's different now. It's just different. I'm a mom now, so my kid comes first. And yesterday I wanted to show you guys my appreciation, and I went out and I was treated badly, and it made me feel like a bad mom. I felt guilty. I felt like I chose this. I chose being called a bitch over seeing my son, and I felt awful about myself. And then near the end I was saying, guys, I can't take any more pictures after the second show. I took as many pictures as I could, signed as many playbills as I could, and I signed every single playbill, and I took as many pictures as I could, but it got to a point, it was late. I wanted to see my baby. I hadn't seen him all day. I was emotional, and I said, guys, please, I love you. Thank you for coming. I want to go see my baby. And still they were shouting at me to take pictures of them and demanding pictures. And I was looking at moms in the eyes saying like, please, can I go home and see my baby? Like, I just want to see my baby. And they didn't care. And it's not their responsibility to care about that. It's not their baby, so that's fine. But sometimes I love my job. I wouldn't trade it for the world. I love every part of my job, and this is part of my job, is moments like this. So I know I need to suck it up and just deal with it. So I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm not looking for people to say, you know, tell people off. I'm not looking for anything other than I'm just like expressing my feelings. And asking that you guys be kind to one another. If you come to one of my shows, if you come to anyone's show, if you come to a Broadway show, if you meet any celebrity or person that you love, be kind to the people around you who are also there to meet them, but also be kind to the person, because I'm still a human. And I get hurt. And so like recently I've just kind of felt like a Pokemon, like gotta catch them all, or like just like a statue to take a picture of, like not a human. I know this sounds really dramatic, and I don't mean for it to, but yeah, that's just kind of how I've been feeling lately. And not from everyone, please understand. I've said it 1,000 times, I'll say it again, like the majority of you and the people watching this don't treat me that way, and have never treated me that way. Truly, like, this is just me telling you how I feel. You guys are always so kind and sweet, and I've loved coming to the stage door and saying, what's your name? You know, like, there's not really a way for me to explain it, because this isn't a relatable thing. So that's why it's hard for me to talk about, because this isn't something that everybody goes through. So most people, if I talk about it, I feel like are just gonna be like, that comes with the job, like, get over it. But like, if, you know, one thing that people do, and I know they're just excited, but they'll like shove a camera in my face without saying hi or anything and be like, do the Miranda voice. Or they'll say hi to my friend so-and-so. And I know you're excited and you just want to see me do it and you want to have a video of it, but like, I'm happy to do that, by the way. Just say hi to me first, like I'm a person. Like, imagine if, I know you know me, but like, I don't know you yet, and I want to know you. So like, imagine if you were walking down the street and someone just ran up in your face with a camera and demanded something from you without saying hi. Like, you'd be like, whoa, what's going on? Like, and when that's over and over and over again, and then people are shouting at me and telling me that I'm being rude, and calling me names, it gets to me. I'm a human. Anyway, I just wanted to say, like, yesterday was really hard for me. It's hard being a new mom and weighing when to do what. And my baby was fine yesterday. He was with his grandparents, he's with his daddy, he was, you know, with Corey, and we have family and friends with him all the time. It's not like I had abandoned him or anything, but I did have a choice. Most of the actors don't even come out at the stage door. No shade to them, they don't have to. It's not part of the job to go out to the stage door. But I want to, because I want to meet you guys and I want to see you, and I want to say thank you for being a supporter of me and for coming to the show. But there are times when I can't sign every single thing, because if I sign everyone's playbill and all your phone cases and take an individual picture with everyone, I'll be there for 6 hours. There's a lot of you at the stage door every show. So there has to be rules in place so that I can have a moment with every single person so that it's fair. So for example, that woman who called me a bitch, if I had signed her extra thing, I would have to sign everyone's thing, or else it wouldn't be fair. I'd have to sign everyone's playbill and an extra thing for their friend and their phone cases and this book and this shirt for each person. And I needed to make sure I got to the playbills first, and if I had time, then I could sign other things. But I'm happy to say hi to every single person, say hello, and you can take pictures of me as I'm going. There's a lot of you. It takes a long time to get through everyone. I just wanted to explain myself, because I don't want the impression out there that I only will meet people if they pay to meet me, because that is not true. I have met every single person every single night and said hi to every single person every single night and assigned every playbill and more things if I can every single show, taken as many pictures as I can every single show. Yeah, I just wanted to explain that and kind of just express how I'm feeling. And I love my job. It's the best job ever. I feel really lucky. It's a dream come true, but I'm a human and I'm emotional and I'm a new mom and I'm just human. And so sometimes things hurt my feelings, and it hurt my feelings that I really try my hardest to make sure you guys feel loved and appreciated. And I chose to say thank you and appreciate you guys over coming home to see my baby. And I was not treated well, and I felt really, really shitty about that. I felt horrible. So I feel like I just needed to get it out. And I'm sorry this is so dramatic, but this has just been weighing on me, and I feel like I've, because the stage door's kind of been rough the last weekish, but then yesterday that was like the final straw, and I kind of just lost it and just was weeping backstage and like looking at pictures of my baby and feeling guilty. And yeah, so oh my God, thank you for listening. Thanks for letting me vent. Thank you to everyone who's been so supportive and sweet and kind to me at the stage door and at my live shows and anywhere you've ever met me. Thank you so much. Also, by the way, I also want to reiterate, the people who are kind of pushy and rude are moms. And I'm a mom, so this isn't shade to moms because I'm a mom too, but the people who are rude are typically not like the teens and college age people who are coming and who have watched my videos. It's usually like the parents who are frustrated that their kids want to be there. So that's the other thing. Like, I know they're never gonna see this, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I love and appreciate you. And I know I'm rambling and I'm talking in circles, but I already feel better. I'm fine. I just needed to get it off my chest. And if you do come to the show this week, or if you ever come to one of my Miranda shows in the future, just become friends with each other and be kind to one another. Like, nothing makes me happier than when I come out and y'all tell me like, oh, we just met and now we're friends, or like, we met 6 years ago at one of your shows and now we're best friends, or we met on Twitter because of you and now we're friends. Like, that makes me so happy to see you guys all being nice to each other. You know, yesterday this one girl got her signature and then she was like moved out of the way, and she told someone, she's like, here, come up, there's room. And she was telling other people to come up in her spot. Like, I love watching you guys be kind to one another and be friends, and like, nothing makes me happier. So there have been a lot of wonderful experiences like that, and the negative experiences that I have had don't overshadow all those wonderful moments, but there's still feelings that I'm having that I need to express. So yeah, anyway, I love you guys. I'm gonna go be with my baby. Okay, goodbye.